Okay, today's video is for Thursday, April 23rd. And this would normally be a lab that most students enjoyed because you got to go out in the hallways and all of that. But how I have it set up is your first link is to a Google slide. And then we have the lab itself. And I have the relative humidity dew point chart. That is the same from up above. I just gave another link if you needed it. So if you take a look at the lab itself, what we're doing is we're going back and taking a look at the relative humidity and dew point. Quiz tomorrow on relative humidity and dew point, but it gives you some practice: dry bulb, wet bulb, depression. Once again, that is the key to helping you find it across the top of the chart. Then you find the relative humidity and the dew point. And then it takes you through some how you would find it if you were going to be using the sling cyclometer or the hygrometer. But I have taken pictures of them so that you can see that, and I'll point that out a little bit later. And we're not getting data from other groups. We're just going to take the data that we got. So the front hallway, the entry, and the outside: dry bulb, wet bulb, depression, relative humidity, and dew point. So on our slides, we have, this is the front hallway, and the left-hand side is the dry bulb, and the right-hand side is the wet bulb, and you can kind of see the wicking agent there. And I tried cutting and pasting up top here so that you could see that we're dealing in Celsius. So this is the side for Celsius that you want for the dry bulb. This is what you want for Celsius for the wet bulb. And that's the front hallway. And here's the entry, same concept. Left side is dry, right side is wet, and then outside. And then there's some questions about it. And then we're going to take a look at this because one thing that I want you to try understanding is how the relative humidity and the dew point kind of correspond, and which one will tell you what it is that you actually need. So it says to take a look at the weather station. Right here is the inside temperature in Celsius. There is the relative humidity in percentage. Here's the outside temperature in Celsius, and there is the relative humidity. And you'll fill in the temperature, and you know the relative humidity. From that, you want to try finding the depression on the chart, and then try finding the dew point. And once you found the dew point, then I'm going to ask you, what about the air inside and outside? It has a different temperature. It has a different relative humidity. But what can you say about the air itself? So today is going to be going through the lab, and I will probably do the answer key for tomorrow, and then we jump into clouds. So I'll have an answer key ready for you for tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.